Good afternoon from Vaulkenburg, just a short drive from Maastricht where we're staying, and unexpectedly a really interesting little town, almost theme park like in its construction. So going to take a few pictures and a little bit of video on this beautiful sunny afternoon, slightly hazy, and it's got an actual hill with a chairlift on, so I might explore up there in a little while. What a pretty sort of little settlement, and the number of bars per head of population is quite outstanding. And we passed the Henry VIII, which is nice, which had a full English breakfast as one of its options, which is good to see. And also a gate where apparently the American soldiers came through and liberated the town towards the end of the Second World War. So lots of history here, the ruins of a castle which I'm hoping to explore later if I get the chance, like very picturesque. One of the few towns in Holland with any sort of hill at all associated with it. So the Netherlands is a very low-lying country, but we've walked up one of the few hills above Vaulkenburg, and hopefully we're going to capture a good sunset from here. See the light, golden hour light is catching these trees and this tower really nicely, and then see what sort of view we have from the top here. Oh, magnificent. You see the castle really nicely lit up in the just above, and that's above the town of Vaulkenburg. These trees have been beautifully lit up by the evening sunshine. There's a lovely cloud covering in the sky. What a beautiful evening. I just had a bit of fun trying to capture the balloons as they floated across the sky. You can see it's a very nice town, Vaulkenburg. Immaculately presented. I think quite a wealthy area. not sure if this is here for any family disagreements, and when they come to the kind of the little fairground that's here with various rides, they've got like a toboggan run, a little bit like they've got in Robin Hill on the Isle of Wight, so, and probably lots of other places as well. Oh, look at that, glorious. So there's some really nice flowers and vegetation and trees here. And Antoine, with his 50mm 1.2 prime lens on his full frame Sony, has been taking some really nice pictures of them. So I'll put some of those on now. We have another balloon floating across the fields here. All right, so there's some mines and stone. What were they mining here then? Coal? Oh, this was coal.
Yeah,
This was coal. So coal mines here, and up there was some tunneling. There's quite a lot of tunnels in this area here, and these are some of the old coal mine carts. So might be well worth a visit. So we've made it down from the hill. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed in the castle. You can go in during the day, but you have to pay for it, but it's all locked off now. Going through what I presume is the old city gates, through the city wall that presumably protected the city in medieval times. And got a whole load of bikes, electric bikes, and then mopeds and things. And like a lovely atmosphere in the town this evening. Saturday evening here at Vaulkenburg. Quite a lot of stuff to do with medieval history, but also when the Americans liberated the town, there's some famous pictures that I have actually seen before. I didn't realise they're from here, of the soldiers coming through some of these gates. So as I was just saying about the World War II, the Germans came through here in 1940, May I think, but then the Americans liberated the town from Nazi occupation, and there's some pictures of that event here, and here it is. Oh, September 44, yeah, it wasn't 45. So not long after D-Day, really. Well, June, July, August, September. So yeah, 3 months after D-Day, the Americans got to this part of the Netherlands. Just a little bit of history about the town. The medieval city gate was built at the start of the 14th century, and it is also called the Burgerpoort. Oh, sorry, what was that?
Burgerpoort or Maastrichter Poort.
That's the one. The name possibly derives from the nearby Grendel water well, With the destruction of the castle and the fortifications in 1672, the port was spared. Viewer scale model of the medieval city of Vaulkenburg and its 40 fortifications. Yes, we've just done that, and you'll have seen that, the model. So we're making our way back to the main centre of Vaulkenburg, and it's definitely a thumbs up. What a magnificent place, beautiful. You know, the little rivers running through it, which are not so little. Apparently a few years ago this whole area was flooded from these number of little rivers that go through the town. As you can see, the water's well low at the moment, but apparently it came up and over these walls and flooded much of the town, and the town was pretty much out of action for 6 months as people cleared up afterwards. But on a beautiful balmy August evening here, those days seem very far removed. Lovely atmosphere. Really nice place, lots of interesting history. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next one.